Welcome back to Easy Health and Fitness, also known as Torah Health and Fitness. Thank you to Torah Anytime for recording and broadcasting this video and all other channels of podcasts around the world. That sunshine vitamin. If you followed that session a few episodes ago, you know all about the sunshine vitamin. And the problem is we're in the middle of the winter and the sun's not really high enough in the sky to give us the vitamin D we need. And moreover, getting to the window is another problem because reportedly the window will block much, if not all, of the UV that I need to activate the vitamin D. So as good as it feels, as enjoyable as it is, it's not going to give me the health benefits that I need. So got to take that vitamin D supplement as recommended. In the last session, the subject was that Shabbos challah, the Shabbos grape juice or wine, and how to eat it consume it in a healthier way. Let's talk a little bit more about Shabbos. We have this concept from the Gemara Shabbos. Kufi Yud Ches, Rabbi Yochanan said in the name of Yossi, one who has Oneg Shabbos, God gives him a boundless portion. This is this concept of enjoying Shabbos, Oneg Shabbos. It's a mitzvah to have Oneg Shabbos. So that's well known. It's so well known, we even have events that we come together and we eat food, maybe sing some songs, say Divrei Torah, and we call that Oneg Shabbos. I dare say everybody watching this video or listening to this audio is very familiar with the concept of Oneg Shabbos. That's one Gemara. But there's a tension between that Gemara and a different Gemara. In Gittin, it says, Rabbi Chia teaches, remove your hand from a meal that you enjoy so that you don't overeat. Even when you're getting Oneg Shabbos, there is a countervailing idea of removing your hand from it and avoiding overeating. So how do we balance that? How do we balance between enjoying and not overeating? We got to find that sweet spot right in the middle. And this is very, very difficult. And if you think about it, do you know anybody who's ever overeaten, overindulged, and afterwards said, I'm so glad I overate. I'm so glad I overindulged. Nobody is happy about it afterwards. It always feels wrong and even regretful that we did that, but we do it anyway. Why is that? Well, maybe they didn't learn what Rabbi Chia said. They didn't learn that Gemara. Rabbi Chia gave us an eitzah, how to avoid overindulgence, which is to remove your hand. Let's pick that apart a little bit. We can learn from maybe the modern day dietitians the following physiological principle. There's a complex set of signals in our body, hormones and other signals, chemical signals, that tell us when we're satisfied. They call it the satiety signal. And what's interesting about our bodies is that there is a delay between the food getting to the stomach and my sensation of satiety from that food. That delay may be as long as 20 minutes. It's probably different for each person. But this is a fascinating idea. What this is telling us is that if we were to slow down and even pause and wait to have that second helping, whether it's of cholent or chicken, whatever, wait for 15, 20 minutes, we may by that point not want it. That feeling of desire to eat more may be actually because we don't know that we've had enough because the signal hasn't got to our brain yet because of this delay. So this is an easy way of fulfilling Rabbi Chia's dictum of refraining from overeating, which is simply wait before you have seconds. Look at the clock, wait for 15, 20 minutes. Food's not going anywhere. After all, it is Oneg Shabbos, you're enjoying yourself. Why eat that seconds right now? Try doing that and see if after 15, 20 minutes, you suddenly start to feel the satisfaction, the satiety from that first helping, and maybe then you won't be prone to overindulge. The Gemara also says in Brachos, page Daf Lamed Beis Amud Aleph, page 32a, a full stomach is a bad thing. It's not good to be full. It's good to be satisfied. There's a difference. We all know the difference. And the Mishnah Berurah brings this as a matter of halacha. Mishnah Berurah says, when eating, while a person continues to desire to eat, if he should remove his hand from it, paraphrasing Rabbi Chia, while he still desires to eat, if he should remove his hand, meaning avoid eating what you still desire to, this action is also considered a separation. This is a way to have your sins forgiven, says the Mishnah Berurah. His sins are forgiven. In other words, not eating something you desire to eat is akin to a mini fast. It's like a fast, says the Mishnah Berurah. He's quoting Rishonim before him. But this is a fascinating idea. So not only is it physiologically a healthy thing to do, good for our goof, it's also good for our neshama. Refraining from eating is like fasting. Refraining from something you desire to eat. So, again, in summary, you desire to have seconds. Refrain from eating those seconds, and you've already had your sins forgiven. And then, after 15, 20 minutes, chances are you won't desire them anyway. You'll want to be just to relax and enjoy yourself in the Oneg Shabbos, the other aspects of Oneg Shabbos, which is the Divrei Torah, which is the singing, which is the conversation, and the food will have done its job and brought you to that place where Behema and B'Tselem, Behema is raised up to B'Tselem, and you're fulfilling your mission as a B'Tselem Elokim, someone made in the image of God. And this is my challenge for you for your next Shabbos meal. Try to live as a B'Tselem and follow the wisdom of the sages and of the dietitians. And until next time, be gesund.